All right, hi everyone. My name is Madison. Welcome to my vlog, Branding Through Photography. We are on episode number 3. And today we're talking about mindset shifts, and getting ready to be in front of the camera for your business. So that is our main focus today. You know, obviously I'm a photographer, and I have been dealing with a lot of clients. Their, first words out of their mouth are like, I hate getting my photo taken. I don't want to be photographed. I'm just doing this because someone's making me do it. And can you make me lose 10 pounds? Can you make me look 10 years younger? All the things, all right? Those are the top 2 things that they want. Is they want to look younger and thinner, and they don't like doing it. That's pretty much what everyone tells me. So, and as business owners, we're not very different. Maybe we've had a bad experience getting a photo taken because of our paparazzi grandmother who chopped off half her head and got a picture of us while like mid-bite, so we look awful. And so maybe you've had this bad experience where you've had pictures taken, you don't look the way that you want to look, and now you're worried, which, okay, we understand that. Or maybe, we're coming out of the holiday season and we're into New Year's resolution time, and you're like, well, I need to lose 10 or 15 or 40 pounds. I don't know. It's like whatever that number is in your head, where, I'm not going to be perfect until I lose this, or until I get to this point. So maybe that's going on. But the idea, or, maybe even you don't want to have too many pictures taken of yourself because it feels weird. It feels like you shouldn't be in front of the camera. You're just like the person in the background, and you're really trying to sell like your product or your service, and it's weird for you to be, at the forefront, and you don't really want people to it feels like too arrogant or something like that for you to post pictures of yourself. So maybe those are your shifts there, or your blocks. And then let's start talking about how we can combat those. Okay, so first things first, if you've had bad experiences getting photos taken, I feel you. All right, my grandmother has taken some bad pictures of me, and they are not my finest moments. Okay, but you are not your grandmother. You can take better pictures. We will be working on camera angles, the most flattering poses for you, the most flattering angles and lighting. We're talking about that next week, okay? It's happening. And so if you're worried about not taking the best photos, don't worry. I will walk you through it. We're gonna take some good stuff, okay? And really, it takes practice. It takes practice to find out what your best angles are, and how to pose, learning how to move your body a little bit more. And honestly, it takes a minute for you to become body aware of where you are right now, okay? So, I'll talk to some health coaches, and people, they maybe start out thinking that they're way different than they are. And so when they step on the scale, or when something like that happens, they're just shocked by it, and they're like, whoa, I can't believe it. But once you kind of get over that shock factor, then it gets so much easier. It's once you have accepted, all right, this is where I am right now, and the day will go on, we will move on, and I will make myself look better, and I will do X, Y, Z, then it gets so much easier, okay? So if you're worried about weight, then you are where you are. You've got to accept, love yourself, and move on. And just know that losing weight is a long process, and it takes a long time, okay? It's not just a get rich quick kind of thing and lose all the weight and do all the things. It's a slow, steady process. And so we're starting this, this video at the time of this recording is in January, New Year's resolution time. All right, so if your starting point is in January, and say you have a whole year to do something, it's not December yet, all right? We've got a lot of time, and you cannot wait. You cannot put parameters on getting your photo taken by, I will wait until I lose X amount of pounds to get in front of the camera. That is not gonna work, okay? So what I recommend is you take as many pictures as you can over the next week, and just look at them. Look at them and say, this is where I am right now. This is where I am right now. This is, out of these poses, this is the one that I like the best. Let's keep working on this pose, okay? So you've got to take a look over the work that you've created, pick out like the best looking one, and then build off of that. And we'll make it better, I promise. We're gonna be talking about the angles, we're gonna be talking about all that stuff next week. So just stay tuned for that part. So if you've had bad pictures in the past, we're gonna make it better, don't worry. And then on top of that, practice makes perfect, all right? And the more you do it, the less shocking it will be, the more body aware you will be, and the more comfortable you will be. And the more comfortable you will be, the more natural the photos look, the better your posing will be, and the more confident you'll get from that, okay? I promise, the more confident, the more confident you feel, the more confident it comes across, and then it's just kind of, it builds on itself from there. So then it starts getting like exciting to see yourself and like how you've changed and like new little photos that you can do, okay? And then, yeah, and so then the second part is the New Year's resolution, which we kind of talked about. You cannot wait until December to get in front of the camera. You cannot wait for that time to happen in order for you to step up for your business, okay? I'm telling you now, do not wait. And even starting in January, then you can kind of see a nice progression by the time you get to December and you lose whatever you lose, okay? So if you wanna go get a haircut, go get a haircut. That's an immediate fix, okay? Fine, you can wait until you take a picture until after the haircut. But I am not allowing you to wait until after you lose X number of pounds before you exist in photos. It is time for you to exist in photos again, okay? Do not wait until X number of time, like whatever. You have got to show up and you deserve to exist and to have things be documented. Wherever you are, whatever stage of life you're in, whatever, it is your turn. It is your turn. It is your time. Your business deserves it. Your audience deserves it. You deserve it, okay? All right? I'm standing strong with that one. You deserve it. Doesn't matter what your New Year's resolution is. Your New Year's resolution should be to be in front of your camera more often. All right? And that should be alongside of losing weight or whatever else you have planned, okay? And then for the third block, that if you're worried about coming across arrogant or like there's no place for you in front of your business, or that it seems weird to post pictures of yourself, I'm just gonna tell you right now that your audience wants to know who you are, what you're about, why you do the things that you do, what you look like. They wanna know these things. They wanna know these things, especially if your target market was at one point you. Okay, so like you went through this whole process, you learned something, and now you want to teach other people your system to get them through whatever, difficult thing you got through. All right, if that is you and your market, you have to be showing up, because your audience wants to know that whatever you're selling is attainable, is reachable, and it's something that they can do themselves. All right, and the more normal you look, the more, like you don't have to look fancy like this Instagram, perfect life or anything like that. People want to know, your real life, because they want to know that where they are is okay. And so you being in front of it, that shows them, that also creates a connection just from seeing like your face. They can start feeling connected with you, and then you guys start having like this relationship that maybe you don't even like maybe you're not even really talking to them, but they feel like they have this connection with you because you're showing up, your personality is showing up, and those things are coming through. So if you think that it's weird to be in front of the camera, I know it's awkward, but you just have to do it. You have to push forward and do it. And I think like the main takeaways from all three of these things are, you just have to do it. You have to show up, you have to get it done, you have to be okay with the way that you look, and just accept it for what it is, and you have to do it. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about posing next time, camera angles, and all of those things. If you have any questions or comments, drop a comment below. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And if you want to hang out with us on Facebook, I've got a Facebook group right now called Branding Through Photography. It's free and it's open for business owners and we're gonna be talking about branding and photo critiques and any tips and tricks, and some good conversations really going on in there. And so I urge you to pop on by. I'll drop a link below. And yeah, so I know that was a lot. I'll jump off my soapbox now. But obviously I feel like, well, just one more thing. I just feel very strongly about people showing up in the best light possible for their business. You deserve it. Your audience deserves it. Your family deserves it. They want to see you in photos too. So, you know, stop making excuses for it. Stop saying you'll do this whenever, and do it now. All right, do it now. Tag me, show me what your problems are, what your concerns are, and we'll fix it. We'll work on it together, okay? So thanks guys for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay?